What up? What up? So I'm coming back from class. It's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. Sorry, I'm mixed up right now. I have a lot of stuff going on. I have a presentation next week that I have to prep. I have a 15-page paper due in 3 weeks, but I would like to start that early. I have an exam tomorrow that I got to study for. I have not done that at all, so I'm going to do that today. I studied one chapter, but that's all. Other than that, it's go time. We lost to the Cowboys. I think it was 49-16. I will correct that in the title or something like that. Okay, what are you doing? I'll correct that in the title or something because I may be off. All I know is that we got blown out. All right. So let's talk about it. Offense, horrible. Up until like the last, couple like drives, I guess. Sterling Shepard with the first catch of his of the season, finally. I forgot who the other one was, or who else caught a touchdown. Lawrence Cager. Good on you. Yeah, Tommy. I think Tommy did fine. I'm not gonna knack on him because he did have an interception. He had two, I'm pretty sure. He had an interception that went through the arms of I forgot who it was. I want to say Slayton. But I may be wrong. My bad. I don't want to slander you. But yeah, pick one through his hands. What can you do about that? You just gotta catch the ball at that point. Running game was non-existent for the first quarter. And then, it picked up a little bit, but that's not really saying much. I think Saquon had 17 carries for like 66 yards. They really couldn't do much on the field just due to the fact that the Cowboys are better than us on defense as well. Speaking of defense, our defense, they got 2 picks, I'm pretty sure. They got 2 picks, one on Cooper Rush, one on Dak. I don't want to say that they let up 49 points, I thought there was a chance, when we left the quarter 7-0. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. Where we can tie it. And then, we're on our own end zone twice in a row. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this isn't going to happen. But yeah, defense was there. They tried. I don't know what else to say because I can't remember the defensive effort. Okay, there's a cop there. I can't remember okay, I kind of have to slow down. I can't remember the defensive performance. I know Dexy didn't have not a good game, but he did. Oh, they stopped someone. I know Dexy wasn't, I don't want to say a factor because he's always a factor, but they kind of stopped him from what I saw. Kayvon had a couple pressures, I think. Jihad Ward, I think he had that penalty, I think. Aziz was back. I think there was 1 sack or a pressure. I can't remember that. Him and Dexter Lawrence did. So that's good. That's good. At least we know he's good. So that's dope. But yeah, man, I've heard I've seen some stuff saying that they were gonna can Dable and Shane, and it's just like, dude, I don't. You have a undrafted rookie, starting at quarterback against one of the best defenses in the league, in my eyes, one of the best. And you're making him start, but then the argument could be made where it's just like, oh, Josh Dobbs just did that. And I'm not here to argue anything. It's just like, it's not, I don't want to say it's not the same, because it ultimately is the same situation. Dude gets hurt and then they ball out. My only, excuse, I guess, is that he hasn't had enough experience, and Josh Dobbs has had an experience. He started a couple games, before this. And he knows what the hell he's doing. I'm not saying Tommy DeVito doesn't. He can launch it. From what I see, he can launch it. But it's just, it's different offensive schemes too that has to be in the mix of it. So, yeah, man, it's just it's very tough. We're 2-8 or 2-7, one of the two. 2-8. We're 2-8. I think we have the Commanders next. Again, I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay, I'll save it for next. I'll save it for the next one. But yeah, it's another tough loss. I think legitimately, I think this and the Patriots game is the only game. Excuse me. Is the only game that we can win. Only 2 games. It's the Commanders and the Patriots. And I am hoping that we get one of them. Obviously, we're the second. I'm just gonna get I'm just gonna get the elephant out of the room. Obviously, we have the second pick. Would I like to see a quarterback? Yes. I will not lie. Yes. But I would like to keep Daniel Jones. That's just me, because we just signed him to a deal, and I would like to keep him for another year. Have him sit, or have the rookie sit. But if we ultimately get one of the 2 picks, it's either it's either between it's three things. If we get the first pick, it's either gonna be Marvin Harrison or Caleb Williams. Let's get that out of the way, Or if we get number 2, then it's definitely Caleb Williams, because if we want to center our offensive end Daniel Jones, he just tore his ACL. If we want to center it with Daniel Jones, I should say, sorry, then they pick Marvin Harrison, because we need wide receivers. We just they're not really producing, but that's just because of quarterback play and offensive scheme. But yeah, man, me personally, bro, I'm not a fan of tanking. I know they're not going to tank, for sure, because they've shown that. They went to the playoffs last year. Why are they going to tank? I don't want them to tank, obviously. I would love them to win some games, but, right now it's a lost season. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta work with what you got. So there's that. But yeah. But that's just me, that's my perspective on it. I would love to win some games. Yes. That's pretty much it. I'm tired. I've had a long day. I got boba though. Taro boba and coconut boba. I love taro though. I'm a huge fan of it. Are the bobas stuck to the... Okay, I don't know if they're stuck or if it's... Okay, no, they're not. So yeah. I'll catch you guys for the Commanders preview. Yeah.